everybody, welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter. We've got a cases thing, huh? So, does it show how many cases there are? Nope, it only shows the current case, the one we're working on right now. It's Pray Tell. We have followed all the clues to Lord Marsh's house. It turns out Lord Marsh is a nice guy. He's donating food for the poor and the hungry. So, what does he have to do with the disappearance of Tom's father?
I'm gratified by your interest in my charity. You're the first who has offered to help.
Oh, I'm actually not interested in your charity. I was just faking that as an excuse to get inside your house.
Despite my title, yes, I have to share my home with these bags full of food for the poor. I'm gratified by your interest in my charity.
Okay,
You're the first
looks like Lord Marsh has nothing to say. Let's talk to Dr. Fisher.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people. Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
Okay, he has nothing to say either. What about you, Dr. Watson?
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
Okay, so is there anybody I can actually talk to? Let's look at this table. Maybe this table is more important. Our Quartermain Club to celebrate horseback riding, exploration, and hunting.
Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
Alright, he wishes he could be hanging out with his friends.
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college.
Wow.
Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life.
Sounds good. So what's this T button? T. A document with a seal. Whoa, it's saying this is an important document. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Dear Lord Marsh, here's a list of selected participants in the special education program in October. Looks to be a very promising event. Looking forward to it. Tanner, Kelly, Stourbridge, Thatcher. Oh, I can underline some names. Just that
John
name?
Stourbridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster.
Yes! We found the clue. Is this the clue that will break the case wide open?
Can't quite work it out. Do you have any idea as to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
Okay, so Dr. Fisher is totally keeping up lies or being secretive.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
Totally being secretive about this this one guy. Dispute for paupers on Whitechapel Street.
A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel.
Alrighty. So is there anything else we can explore in this man's house?
Lord Marsh even helps hospitals.
He's just such a nice guy. Always helping hospitals and everything.
I've never seen so many provisions for the poor, and certainly not in a lord's house.
Definitely. And what's this?
It appears that Lord Marsh spent a great deal of his money on aiding the poor.
I'm walking in a corner.
Humanitarian aid for an orphanage. Aid for the paupers of Lambeth Workhouse.
How wonderful. Are we just supposed to look at all these bags? Is that what we have to do now? Can't open the door.
Locked. Bags full of food.
It's locked. Yes. Well, obviously I can't go upstairs. I mean, look, there's cabbages in the way. I can't go through the cabbages that are in a potato sack. Yeah.
It's closed. Locked.
Does Lord Marsh really let me just wander around his house like this? I suppose he does. He's totally fine with me just walking around, taking his stuff. Let's check out this wanted poster. I mean, we still have our task list that says we need to find Tom's father who disappeared. It looks like he might have been part of this special education program. His name was not on the list of participants, though. So where's that missing poster? Missing poster for John Strobridge. And yeah, he's definitely one of these guys here. We already had this dialogue, so... yeah, not sure what I have to do. Maybe I can check the table again, see if there's something I missed.
Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special...
Yeah, no, it looks like we've done everything, right, Watson?
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
Is there... Despite my title, yeah.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
Cool. So can I just leave? Is that what I do now? Maybe I can sneak in through... see these rooms through the other side? Wiggins was hiding around here, but I have permission to be here, so I can sneak in and through the window. Okay. I cannot look through the window. Oh. I mean, it's a very fancy room. Sherlock should be able to look through it. I guess he can't. Fine then. I guess we'll go somewhere else. We could go to the Hearst house, I guess. Talk to the kid again. That wouldn't be the worst idea ever, I guess. Except we have the loading screen of death. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to do now. We have a deduction space icon, yeah. But I don't have a deduction space icon anywhere, so that's not very helpful. Yeah, there we go. Finished loading. We'll just tell Tom, hey, was your father part of this group? And he'll say, I've never heard of this group before, Mr. Holmes. And we'll be all like, oh, okay, well then that's not good.
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh yeah, I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful.
Okay, so now that we found out about the special education program, we have this random box full of stuff belonging to Dad.
This oil can also be used on weapons.
Sewing machine oil. Gun?
A ramrod to clean a rifle.
Yes, okay, so his father is a secret assassin. Is that what we figured out now?
A ramrod to clean a rifle. Wolfjack. Looks like a military badge. Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle.
Alright, so I can use my T button. Where's the tea? Ah! Here's some tea. Thick liquid. Oil. Let me take a look at this. Tea for thorough investigation.
This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm.
Oh, man.
Tom, does your father have any other property?
No. Well, at least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil, and we'll find that rifle.
Oh, awesome, guys! We get to see Toby. Okay, Toby the dog is back at Baker Street. So let's go back to Baker Street. Get the dog. Yeah, I mean, this is so cool. Toby was the name of the bloodhound in The Great Mouse Detective. You know, the Disney movie. And it's a Sherlock Holmes style movie. So I love how the bloodhound in here is named Toby. Toby, Toby, Toby. Yeah, okay, so maybe this is the connection between the missing man and Lord Marsh, because Lord Marsh loved hunting, and the missing man apparently has some sort of rifle, so maybe they were hunting buddies, although his hunting buddies were both lords, as we saw there. So, don't know. Don't know. Oh gosh, but I really wish there's a way to skip this loading screen stuff, because we're just going back. We're just going to go inside the room and click on the dog and then leave. Well, maybe there's going to be a scene with Sherlock Holmes's daughter, because apparently he's got a daughter in this game. I have some questions. In fact, I have lots of questions. I have far more questions than Sherlock Holmes has, which is usually not the case. Usually he's the one who has all the questions. Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah, I think in the future I'm gonna have to, like, just cut these loading screen segments out of my videos. This is taking a while. I guess there's a lot to do in Baker Street. Like, I think they could have done 2 versions of Baker Street, right? Like, one version where you're just inside the little room, and then one version where you go outside onto the street. Because when you go outside onto the street, there's a bunch of people walking around, and I imagine that's what's taking so long to load. Whereas just being inside a small empty room, you know, that should not take that long to load. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not the expert. Pray tell the name of this case. Case number 1. I wonder how many cases there are. I know there's a game called, like, well, there's multiple games called, like, the Case Files of Sherlock Holmes. I think there are 2 of them. Yeah, because I think that's the name of one of the Sherlock Holmes books. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, just wondering how many cases are in this game. Maybe there are 3, because I know there's another Sherlock Holmes game, probably with case book or case file in the name. And that one had, I believe, 4 cases. Oh, well, Dr. Watson's here tending the fire. Well, no wonder this took so long for it to load.
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, that fancy animation doesn't come cheap.
Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep.
Oh! It's so cute. And he's got, like, a personalized
Watson,
rug.
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health.
Okay, so Watson's not going to help. Watson's just going to help just check out Lord Marsh. Here's the daughter.
Kate wouldn't like it if I entered her room without her knowledge.
Oh, is she not here?
Kate wouldn't like it if I entered her room without her knowledge.
Well, where is your daughter Kate, Mr. Holmes? Where did she go? I don't know. Examine Wolfjack. What's Wolfjack? Okay, this badge. Okay, so this badge.
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need.
Yeah, so let's... I mean, I'm just guessing what the year is.
That's not the one. That's not the one I need.
Okay.
That's not the one I need. That's not the one I...
Tornado in Iowa. Why would I need to worry about the tornado in Iowa? Yeah, I'm just gonna use the space button to skip this investigation, because it looks like it's either, I guess research maybe. What would this be? Marks and symbols, right?
That's not the one. That's not the... That's...
Badges and medals. Could be. Here it is. Here it is. It's a badge and medal. I did not need to skip this puzzle. I solved it. I solved it. I'm a detective. So a wolf jack's a wolf and a jackrabbit. Okay. Was this important somehow? So it's the British Army's...
Here it is.
That badge belongs to somebody who's in the British Army. Somebody who's very good at the British Army. So Tom's father apparently used to be a marksman for the British Army. Ooh, my. Ooh, check out that tiger skin. Fancy.